Boom, it's Ramadan, guys. Ramadan Kareem to everyone. Obviously, I thought let me start these sorts of videos for 30 days. No music content, so I'm not going to be talking about no music content. We got the brother Caleb. You got Muslim name?
I haven't
Not yet.
made one.
Yeah, it's no problem. New Shahada. How long you been Muslim for?
2.5 months now, literally, bro.
What made you take a Shahada?
I would say, without trying to sound crazy, like just an energy towards it. I mean, I looked into religion, and I was looking at different religions. I mean, Buddhism was one that I was looking at, but I thought it was that's more of a way of life than a religion, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Without sounding, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I have a lot of friends who are Muslim as well. So, yeah, it just kind of came.
Cause you know what? To be honest, like it's 2025, and like you see, back in the day, I took my Shahada when I was 14. So I've been Muslim 21 years, and I took my Shahada before I went to prison. You know, like everyone's got that stigma. You go to prison, turn Muslim for protection.
Of course, yeah,
You get me? And then obviously there was a time where everyone was turning Muslim, and then now obviously that it's not cool to be Muslim like now. But before it was like be Muslim, protection, blah 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 blah. So it's very like mashallah, like a couple months ago there was one of a brother that took his Shahada, took him to the masjid in Dubai. And it hit me because it was like, usually there was loads of people taking their shahadas, so man will witness a lot of brothers taking their shahadas and man's part of their barakah. But white brother, and he's just like, listen, like proper cockney, I want to get into it. I've been, do you know what I mean? And it was a big thing, and that even like the masjid that we went to, like everyone taking pictures and salam, and they were so happy for him. But I haven't. It hit home because I realized like years, I ain't been through that. Like I haven't experienced brotherhood like that. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? So me, like you taking your shahada, like now, like when it's not cool to take your shahada, and it's big respect to you, and the fact that obviously you took your shahada two months ago. Obviously, you've been in Dubai for almost a month. Obviously, do you know what I mean? This is your first Ramadan. Obviously, we were discussing, obviously, you smoke cigarettes. So you're saying you're finding it hard to, like, you can fast the eating and the drinking, but the smoking the cigarettes. And because in your head, you know that you can't smoke it. But it's like, bro, like, you take your time with it. You get me? You take your time with it, inshallah, whatever. It's all about intentions. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Of course.
Like, we're all sinners, and it's all about intentions. It's just... Get me? Try to pray. Just make sure you're like, you know, what it is with us as Muslims. And man's not here to preach. Like we commit sins. Everyone commits sins. You get me? But to keep you in the folds of Islam, try to pray in it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
of course.
Like try your best to like keep up the 5 days, 5 times a day. Like 100%. Obviously it's your first Ramadan, so do what you can. Do you know what I mean? Like and Islam's is a religion to like for you to learn and step away from certain things that you was watching online in terms of music videos or whatnot, and look into more other things. But yeah, what like you just for you to you took your did you go to the masjid with anyone?
So how do I put this? Back to what you were saying about like it wasn't cool, this and that. You know, nowadays a lot of people, they think, oh, you do it because it's a trend. It becomes a trend. You know, other people are doing it, so you're just doing it to follow everyone else. Yeah. Not like protection, but kind of like along what you were saying, right? But I had a mentor, funny enough. His name was Chris Rampage. I don't know if you know him, but
Assalamu alaikum, Chris Rampage. Big shout, big brother, yeah.
Yeah, legend.
Mashallah, mashallah.
I don't even know if you know, but he was an ex-EDL member, bro.
Oh, he's an ex-EDL member.
He's gone. I think he blew off on the TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, your age, maybe a bit older or younger than you, I'm not too sure, but he
white guy.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
he was an ex-EDL member.
Yeah.
Very back in the day, he talks about it, how he was quite racist to certain people and didn't like certain things, and kind of what he was grew up on and was brought around, and then found Islam, and bro, like definitely give it a watch, man. I speak to him all the time. I'm in a WhatsApp group with him.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, did he take you to get your
No. So I spoke to him. He kind of gave me more like a mentor, but not a knowledge, and kind of said to me, "Don't rush into things. Make sure you choose the right choices, etc., and do the right things." And then that kind of opened up my eyes a lot. and then I went to Juma. I went to a Juma one day, and I took my shahada.
By yourself or
Went by
with?
myself.
Is it?
Went by myself, man. Went up the road to where
Big
where I
respect
live,
to you, man. And obviously, yesterday we was talking, and you've been on a journey. You were telling me about when you was doing sales in America, and you had to move from one state to the other state. Tell us, like, you get me? Tell us a part of this, because that's obviously, it's like, it shows hunger, strength, and do you know what I mean, who you are, like. So it's like, it's always good to just give a little insight of like going to America and what you had to do.
So before I even went to America, I was kind of going for. I did work a previous job before that doing sales, but I kind of had a bit of a break, and but I wasn't really doing nothing, just taking every day as it was. Right, I've gone on Indeed, and I thought this just can't be real, bro. Like, moved to America, come start a job. I was like, yeah, right. So I pressed it, applied. Thought, what's the worst that can happen, innit? Got an interview, and yeah, worked doing that, and kind of got accepted. Had to do a 30-second pitch on why they should choose me to join.
You do a 30-second pitch.
Crazy,
Did you smash it? Because
Bro,
when we was doing that.
Yeah, so bro, I've had to do a 30-second pitch of my face, like why I should be chosen to be in it, and I passed it, and yeah, I had to do
They
everything.
bought your plane.
Booked my tickets, everything was done for accommodation, everything, and I went out there with a couple other people, and bro, we just worked. I think we started off in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We've done Pennsylvania a bit, and because I was selling solar energy, the weather wasn't the best, so we've done a bit in New York, which I don't see the difference in that, and then...
How many hours a day?
Bro, I would work from... I would get up at 9, 10 in the morning, eat my food and stuff, and then for 1 or 12 or 1, I would have my meeting with, the whole crew would come, and then we'd just sit there and we'd talk about incentives, the goals we need to hit, the hours, the times. We'd be out there for around 1, 2, if it was 12, I forgot the times, muddles me up, and then I'd be out from until 9 night, and then it'd get shut, yeah.
How many doors you used to knock on?
Bro, a lot, bro. Like, I would say easily 200. Easily.
A day?
And they had it logged. We had a thing called Street Genie, so they would know if we tried.
Street what?
It's called Street Genie, so we'd have an iPad, and if anyone tried to run or go to the shops, or I'll be like, I tried it before. Like, I've tried to quickly go to the shops, and I got in trouble because they can track everything you do, bro.
Yeah.
And you have to, each door you press, not interested, you have to do every single, so they know what you've done in it.
Yeah.
There's no trying to mess with the system, because they've got you where they want you in it. So
How long ago was that?
started in May last year, done it for 6 months, so I came back, I don't know, May, June, July, November, August, 5 months then, 5 months.
When did you start looking into Islam?
I've always appreciated it, if that makes sense. Again, like I said, from primary, I've always had people that are Muslim, right? So I've always looked at it, but I've never took it in. And then I kind of came back, and when I worked in the gold place that I worked after, I worked at in America. He was Muslim, and he kind of reignited it, as you will. And I kind of looked into it again a lot more. One of my good friends, he kind of showed me a bit of it. He just come out of prison, so he was kind of talking to me a bit about Islam as well. And yeah, this cat's crazy, man. And yeah, kind of just looked into it a lot more and took it a little more serious, and took a lot of time and effort to learn the culture and the religion, you know.
Obviously, we're all students of the game.
Exactly.
We're always learning.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? As long as I feel like 2025, we live in a world of like money can buy anything. Do you know what I mean? You need to have a kind of sense of certain morals. Like, obviously, we all sin. So
Of course.
one thing, advice that I would give you, obviously you got the camise on, so Sky's under. Hey, Sky's got a prayer mat, you know, in my room. She's got a prayer mat. Yeah, she's doing Ramadan as well. Yeah, but one advice that I will give you is, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of, like, I would say, I won't say there's a lot, but there is like brothers and sisters online that will destroy you in the comments. Oh, you shouldn't be doing this. You're meant to be Muslim, sharing on you. And if there's something that a brother shouldn't be doing or a sister shouldn't be doing, you're meant to message them in private. Do you know what I mean? And discuss it in private instead of in open. So it's like, obviously we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. We all commit sins. So we all have to answer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know what I'm trying to say? So obviously, welcome to Islam, my brother. Obviously, and yeah, man, take your time, and hopefully, man's been leading by examples from praying and you seeing the certain stuff that man's been doing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And make this month count, man. Make this month count, and just remember like if our actions, if we don't change our actions, we're not changing our actions. Like we're just.
It's crazy.
If we're not changing our actions, we're just starving ourselves.
100%.
So we have to like change our actions and make sure everything is down to intentions and etc. 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 You know what I'm trying to say?
I'll be honest, I've never felt, when I took my Shahada in Jummah, I've never felt the sister that kind of told me to kind of not, she kind of led me to do it as well, like in a good way. Like I went on the day before, I went and bought my thobe, I went and bought a Quran, a prayer mat, I was ready to go. She told me, listen, if you're ready, go do it. Jummah's the best time to do it. She said, the love and support you're gonna get there will be crazy. And I was like, I didn't know. Of course, I'm looking forward to it, and I done it, and it was like, oh my God, everyone was coming up to me, shaking my hand, saying, welcome to Islam, everything.
Yeah.
I even gave me a date.
Mashallah, man. Mashallah, yeah.
And then, yeah, man, it's
Nah.
crazy.
It's cool, man. Why you know, man? Dribbled. These guys, right?
Sorry, bro.
I dribbled. Sorry, guys. You get me? This guy's busting up because dribble came out my mouth. Sky, how's he laughing? Anyway, do you know what? Yesterday, the brother Pro PT gave me a challenge. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be putting the link. So if you're Muslim, this challenge goes to you. Give a pound a day. Give a pound a day for charity. I'm going to give the link. This guy's still laughing. What? I don't know what's going on. This guy, give a pound a day for charity, my people. The brother, he what's the word? He nominated me and someone else. I have to nominate 2 other people. So I'm going to nominate you guys if you're Muslim, and obviously you nominate other people. Give a pound a day for charity, or £30 for the month. And just keep this going and put it on your story, etc., etc. And if you can tag me in it, it will be amazing as well. But I will say, yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.